format there isn't a formation lap. But yeah, let's have a look at the tyres. And so Warden, Donor, Pomps for the win, Master Berserk, Ixia, Ricardo, and Neon are on the mediums. And then we've got 4 guys on the softs, and of course the rest of the top 10 are on the softs here in this one. But prediction for this race, I mean, you can't go past New Zealand Ryan. Absolutely superb he is, but Jared will definitely contend with him. And don't count out on Mr. Tim at Mardik. I think Ben will definitely be up there as well. And Alan Hugo, he's the challenger as well. He gets good race starts. And also HO Fens can be up there as well. We'll see what Warden can do on those mediums in the Force India in 12th. He'll definitely go long on those tyres. But yeah. Still in Ryan. Championship leader at the moment. I'd love to get a win here before the break. And Jared will definitely contend with him. Ben as well. Alan Hugo as coming to the end of the formation lap. About to see how intense this race will be. 26 laps around this famed circuit. We're about to get set. Should be one hell of a battle between a lot of guys in this field. So here we go. We're closing in on the Christmas break. And there'll be definitely many guys wanting to get a win in SRL APAC. Round number 10, the British Grand Prix. It is Ryan versus Jared on the front row. As we're about to get set, we are racing. It's a superb start for New Zealand Ryan. He's got the jump over Jared by a mile. Ryan leads down into turn 1. He's got it perfectly at the moment. There's a car around. I think it's Master Berserk. Yes, it is. Berserk's around as battle is going on here between the two McLarens. HO may be looking for the move on his teammate. Oh dear, you don't want this to end badly between those two. And look at Fans. He might take both of the McLarens here. Oh, there's contact! Bit of contact there between him and Alan Hugo. But Hugo's fighting back. Ryan leads the moment over Jared. But Hugo holding on to V-Vens for 4th. It is absolutely crazy here at the moment. Death Bro and this man, Derek Kidd. The battle is already heating up for 4th place. But let's have a look at the leader. New Zealand Ryan. Lead to the moment, DRC Jared. Tim Marnick in 3rd. As look at this, HO will be hunting down. No, HO's not hunting down Fans. He's collected Derek Kidd. Dear oh dear. Such a shame for HO and definitely Derek Kidd as well. Oh dear, so we see Death Bro watching this on board with Warden. Donor and Death Bro, what is going on there between those two? But Donor gets past Death Bro. But New Zealand Ryan slowly starting to pull away slightly. And is there drama? No. So HO looks like he's gotten away with not much damage. Jared has pulled that margin on Ryan. Oh goodness me. So Jared is now right on New Zealand Ryan here. Ben is in this as well. Oh, it's chaotic here at the moment. Between the 3. This is going to be a crazy battle here. I don't know how Jared's just come right up on New Zealand Ryan there. I don't know if Ryan's made a mistake maybe. That is a weird one. But Ryan still holds on to that lead. And Ben, he'll be watching this very nicely. He'll be watching this battle and enjoying it. But he's got to be careful of Alan Hugo coming up behind. Look at Jared now. As, yeah, Laggy Peasant sadly did not make it into his car, unfortunately. Disappointing for him. But look at this. This battle's going to heat up for most of this race. Between probably this top four. As now Warden gets past Penske. Or is Penske going to fight back? No. Oh, there's Ricciardo's out. What has happened to ECR Ricciardo? The SC Jared does the fastest up of the race. And yeah, there you see Ricciardo. Oh! He's backwards. That's a weird one for ECR Ricciardo. Such a shame for him. As now Jared is closing right in on New Zealand Ryan for the lead here. These two are battling for this championship. And Alan Hugo also challenged for this championship as well. Ben, he's a reserve. He's here he's not here for a championship. You know, he will definitely, if he can contend with these guys, he absolutely will. But look at this now. Ryan pulling out that gap slightly. But Jared is still there with him. And Jared's going to have DRS now. Fence. First of the top guys to get a top time penalty. Which is going to be a thing we'll have to think about here tonight. Alan Hugo, he's closing right in on Ben. Now Jared he's just not. Neither's Alan Hugo. Look at these two. Donor now gets past V Fence. And Exodona's on the mediums. Tell you what, Exodona is in a good position at the moment. So is Warden. Now these guys moving up through the field very nicely. Alan Hugo actually did the fastest lap of the race, so there you go. Look at this now. Jared hanging it out there, and he's right near Ryan again. Ben is right on the back of Jared. Oh my goodness me. This is going to be a long, long battle throughout this race, folks. Definitely watch this one. Jared. He is closing that gap on this on Ryan. Ben is right near Jared as well. Alan Hugo. Look at this. Apologies there. But look at this now. This is going to be interesting. We come up to the DRS zone here. Look how close they are with each other. The top four right on each other here. As the margin slowly creeps back out, but Jared is on Ryan. Nah, doesn't get it done. Alan Hugo. As I said, there was going to be a crazy moment going into there. Nothing happens. I'm not surprised. I talked too soon. Look at this. This is one hell of a battle here at the moment for the lead of this British Grand Prix. Look at Ben. Ben's just sitting there with a watchful eye. And you know what? Alan Hugo, as Jared is all over Ryan. For this first sector, it just seems to be Jared's just all over him. I mean, yes, he does have that DRS coming up here right now. So does Ben. Now, Alan Hugo. Now, look at this. Ryan defense. Alan Hugo. If I'm Alan Hugo, I'm taking this very cautiously here. You know, he is also a championship contender. Don't do anything silly. It's a long way to go. And Ryan still leads this one at the moment. Don't believe any of these top four have a penalty. And let's hope that doesn't come into effect. Right, you've got to not take those cheeky track limits. Look at this now. Ben's a little bit closer to Jared. Jared's a little bit further back. No, Ben's just not going to get the move done on Jared just yet. They're close to each other, but just not close enough at the moment for this lead of this race. And meanwhile, Warden has, well, he hasn't got past Fence yet. These two still side by side. Warden, oh, bit deep there, Fence. Looks to maybe fight it back, but Warden gets it done. Now, look at this. This battle is still on. For this lead. They're basically a second under each other, this top four. Basically, you can say. So Ryan, Jared, Ben, Alan, Hugo. Look at this. Jared, close. Again with Ryan. For this one. And Ben's still right near Jared. Ben runs it a bit wide there. He gets a bit of momentum on Jared. He probably got a warning for that. Maybe. Let me just quickly check. I apologise. I just want to see if he did. Yeah, he did. There you go. He did get a penalty for that. Look at this. Jared. Does he maybe look for a second move on Ryan? He looked for it for a second there. He's going to be on him here. Ryan defends. Jared looks for it again, maybe. Oh, it's nothing. Get it between the two. Now Ben is going to try to maybe look to have a piece of the pie here. Ryan doesn't get a perfect run out of the final corner. Jared. Oh my goodness me. This is incredible racing. Ben is also right near Jared. It is on here at the moment. And I tell you what, Alan Hugo, if I'm Alan Hugo, I'm just sitting back enjoying the show. My goodness me. Ryan defends. Jared looks. No. My goodness me. Look at this. This battle is on at the moment. These four. And we're closing in here soon on pit stops. Look at this. Ben is still all over Jared here. If Ben has perfect runs here, he might be getting closer and closer. No. Look at the run that Jared will... Jared might have got a bit close now. Alan Hugo. Does Alan Hugo maybe look for a sneaky move here on Ben? No, Jared's gone for the move on Ryan. Oh, it's almost deja vu with the last lap. No. And look at this. Ben is still all over him. This is going to go on until lap 26, I feel like. Hope I didn't jinx it there. If it doesn't, you can blame me. Big Fence is pitted. But I have to keep my eyes on this. This battle for the lead. These four guys. All four of them are quick. And they could challenge for wins. This is absolutely exciting. Look at this. This is what it's all about. And this is why we love the British Grand Prix. Jared. Don't know what happened there. And that's put Alan Hugo right on Ben. No way. Is he going to look for it? Alan Hugo. Oh, he thinks better of it. I thought he was going to go for it there. Is Jared slowly starting to struggle on his size here? I wonder. By the way, Fence is pitted for the mediums. Wonder if Jared has... He's starting to struggle on those sides. Maybe not. Maybe I'm talking crazy. He's just lost a little bit of time to Ryan. But he's still in it though. As I said, I'm no expert. Jared. No, he doesn't get it done. So it's just a bit too far back. Alan Hugo there. There, who pits? Ryan's in. Ryan in. So, Jared, Ben, and Alan Hugo stay out. Interested to see Alan Hugo didn't pit. I thought, if I was Alan Hugo, I would have pitted. That's an interesting one. Jared. My goodness me. So, Ryan could get a bit of an advantage here. I think Alan Hugo might have made a mistake. I mean, so probably Jared and Ben. But especially Alan Hugo, who was behind these three, he could have moved up. Now, where does Ryan come out? There's a bit of battle on him between Penske and Neon Trito. Sorry, yes, Penske and Neon Trito. As Penske maybe look for the move on him. As there's yellow flags. Penske gets it done. Now, oh, there's a Mercedes. Now, Ryan was in that. I wonder if something's happened there. I was trying to look and see what happened to New Zealand Ryan, when New Zealand Ryan was going to come out. That's a weird one. As Penske and Neon battling each other. Look at this, top three. Now, which one of these top three are going to pit? I hope it's all three of them, because that will be an incredible view. Oh, Jared dives straight in there. And both Ben and Alan Hugo stay out. Interesting. I'll be very interested to see where Jared comes out relating to Ryan. And has Ryan lost some time? Was there anything involved with that incident with him and TPR Edge? I don't know if Ryan was involved in that at all. Now I'm just gonna quickly check. Sorry, I just want to check this. Was there any collision with New Zealand Ryan, TPR Edge? So there you go. Something definitely did happen there. Now, has that lost Ryan time? Where's Ryan? Jared is in the lead. So something did happen there between Ryan and TPR Edge. I do apologise for missing that. But yeah, he's 4 seconds down now. Oh dear. On Jared. That is some champ. I mean, it can be a championship-changing, defining moment here. Championship-changing stuff. But we know what Ryan's like. When something happens to him, he fights hard and fights back through the field. And that's what he'll try to do here. So Roscoe Armour bumps for the win, 87. Going at it here. But yeah, I do apologise for missing that. As both Ben and Alan Hugo are in the pits. So now Ryan's got to fight back here. Oh dear. So Exodona and Warden are going to stay out for a bit on those mediums. Same thing with Neon Trito as Chimchar is in. Most likely we'll see Roscoe Arm in as well. No, Roscoe stays out. Where is Jared? Ryan. He won't be a happy man. He'll be pushing through that field. He's not going to be happy. And I'll tell you what. I see Jared will take the lead. Yes. Just. So, time gaps are pretty much the same. And now, New Zealand Ryan is the hunter. But he was the hunted. This race is absolutely chaotic here at the moment. As we see Pollums and Roscoe still near each other here. In this battle. Well, that is definitely going to be a talking point after this race. Whatever happened there between Ryan and TPR Edge. And I mean, it looks like it definitely did cost Ryan some time. Unless something else happened, but I couldn't tell you what that something else could have been. As now we see Alan Hugo close and right on here on Ben. To speak more English, this fence gets another time penalty. Now, Thompson Roscoe, as Roscoe is in the pits. So the top 5 will be to pit because they started on the mediums. So Jared's got some traffic a little bit of traffic contend here soon. What does Ryan do? What must he be thinking now? TPR Edge gets a time penalty. But Exodona leads at the moment. 4.4 seconds over Warden and Neon. And these guys have a safety car comes out soon, in a bit. I'll be cheering. Well, not in a bit, but say probably about 7 or 8 laps time. Maybe about 5 to 8 laps time. The safety car comes out. Ooh, they're with a big chance here. These 5 guys. Well, probably Donor and Warden most likely. Here you go. Right, back on here. Back on Ben here. As Ryan he's lost about a second to those two, so I wonder if he has wing damage. Can't tell. Maybe not, but that's a weird one. Alan Hugo looks for the pass on Ben. Oh dear, that was close. That could have ended catastrophe there. That could have ended in massive drama. Now, Jared might lose some time here because Poms and Master Berserk, they're in a bit of a battle. So this race is just not over yet. It's on lap 13 of 26. Dear, oh dear, this race as Jared picks up the time penalty. Looks for the move on Poms. Oh dear. We'll have a look a little bit later in the race with what could that mean with penalties. So Jared, he should get past Berserk easily here, and he does. But that time penalty will cost him. Hugo, my apologies, Hugo's gone for the lead. Ben runs it very deep. He's pushed Hugo out wide. Oh dear, that's a bit of a weird one. I didn't see much that Ben gives him the position back. That's a weird one. I think Al Hugo went a bit deep there on the move from Ben. I don't know what happened to Ben, maybe. That's a weird one. I wish I could have been on board with that to tell you more of the story. But yeah, Alan Hugo now basically up into second place. That's a weird one. Now Jared pulls away, but Jared has a 3-second time penalty. And Ryan is closing in on Ben here. So, battles are not over yet. And this one for the lead. And now Jared. Think about Alan Hugo and Ben and Ryan. They still get past Berserk and Poms for the win. So, it's a weird one. Penske now, Preston and Cosby. Atro's watching this with a keen eye. Of course, what happened to Atro earlier on in the race. And Atro maybe. Oh, no. Preston Cosby right on Penske here. Everyone maybe look for a move down Ryan. So Alan Hugo's now got to get past these guys. He's got to get past Poms for the win. And Master Berserk. As TPR Edge is out of the race. Don't know where that could have happened. But look at this now. Alan Hugo want to get past here. Want to get past his traffic as soon as he possibly can. Because Jared's pulling away here, and Jared does have a 3-second time penalty. Alan Hugo looks for the move and pops for the win. Gets it done easily. So now Alan Hugo's just got one more car to pass. Look at this. Ben right on Poms. I was going to check what that yellow flag is for, and Ben gets through easily. And Roscoe, what's it? Roscoe maybe? Could have been Derek Kidd, maybe, who knows. As now, Poms just lets Ryan through. He knows these guys are battling full position here for the lead. I mean, he doesn't need to let them through, but yeah. It's 2.5 now between Jared and Alan Hugo. So Hugo's going to get past here soon and quick. Get this pass done on Master Berserk. Hasn't got it done yet. Jared pulling away at the moment. He's probably saving the ERS. Yes, he is. That's smart of him to do. As now Hugo looks for the move. Old turn one, he gets it done. Just a little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a tap there. Ben goes through, and he's got a hell of a run now on Alan Hugo. Ben will try to look for the move back on Alan Hugo here. Try to get it done. The battle between Hugo and Ben, and now Ben gets it done. So Ben goes up into P, well, essentially be P3. Warden is in. Leon Treedome is in. So Jared holds on to that lead. Warden on those softs. That's a bit of a burnout, but that's a glitch. Leon goes in on the softs. Look at this. Hugo right on Ben here. Once again, Ryan will be watching this with a keenful eye. These boys, my goodness me, they've been into it here tonight. Both Ben and Alan Hugo, they've had some crazy battles. Right here, Alan Hugo looks for it on Timo Marnik. He should get it done. He runs it a bit deep though. And Ben holds on. Oh. Oh. And that's allowing Jared to get away. That's the important thing. That's allowing Jared to get away here. And that will definitely help him. As Ben gets a time penalty. Oh dear, that's not what he wanted. I might just watch the ending as XB1 now is in the pits. Not close enough, not really. Let's check the warnings at the moment. So, not Donor. Oh my goodness me, he has a lot of penalties. So, one penalty for Jared. Ben now has his penalty. Alan Hugo. Oh, Alan Hugo does have a penalty. My apologies. So, he only just got a penalty. Ryan has one warning. That's big from New Zealand Ryan. Lately, the penalties he's been getting hasn't really helped him. And he's only got one warning. He has to make sure he keeps to that, because he could get the win. But it depends what happens here. But yeah, apologies for missing that penalty from Alan Hugo. 2.7 the gap between Jared and Ben. But that doesn't really matter at the moment, because they're both equal on penalties. It's about the gap between Ryan and Jared really at the moment. Now, XB1 is actually not that far from these guys. So, you know what, if XB1, if he gets a safety car here, he's in with a big chance on those softs. We know what the safety car can be like in this game. Ryan. And also Warden, don't forget, is one who can definitely move up if a safety car came out now. He's on Ryan. Try to maybe look to get him if here. Well, he won't get it done yet because he's not up far enough. Possibly get him in on his championship rival. That gap is starting to come down between Jared and Ben. That margin is starting to come down as Master Berserk is in the pit lane after 16 laps on those mediums. Now Alan Hugo, or 40 maybe try to look there for a move on Ben. And I'll tell you what, we're seeing a lot of these guys at the front. I do apologise to anyone else in the race who haven't got much airtime, but I think people will understand. This has been a crazy battle for the lead here for the British Grand Prix between these four guys. Now it's these three guys. Alan Hugo. Any moment? No, he's just not getting the perfect run to get that move on Ben. He could. No. I wouldn't. No, you wouldn't send it. Come on now. It's a bit silly. Maybe back in my day of league racing. No. But, so the gap is now 2.4 between Jared and Ben. So, gap slowly steady at the moment, really, between first and second. Hugo, very close maybe there, could have hit the back of Ben there. As it's hitting up here at the moment. Ryan, he'll be wanting that move on Alan Hugo at any moment, no doubt about it. Derek, he gets a 5-second stop. Go pedal, yes, Ryan! Dear, oh dear. Sorry, apologies. As Ryan, Hugo, Ben, still all near each other. Battle going on here for 9th place as well. We might keep an eye on that a little bit. Hugo, not a perfect exit there. Ryan, could he step up for the move here? Get it done on Alan Hugo. Ooh. He thought about it for a second. He did. He thought about it for a second, didn't he? As we're closing in on lap 20 of this race. It's 2.1 now. We have a look. 2.8. So Ryan could still snatch this up here and win this race. Alan Hugo and Ben are pretty much battling for second. Oh, sorry, for third. My goodness me. Ryan. Watching this battle with a kingful eye. Look at this. Jared still leads at the moment from Ben. Alan Hugo and New Zealand Ryan next to Donor in 5th. Just pulling his way through for a good result really for him. But here we go again. This battle is still on. And just isn't over yet. And won't be over. Warden gets a time penalty. They're slowly closing that margin on Jared. Which is interesting. Hugo, does he look for it on Ben? No. Thought he might have for a second there. Oh dear. What a race this is. This battle has been... I told you it'd be going on forever. And it has. It's been going on for quite a while for this battle. Basically for a podium. This is for Alan Hugo and Tim McMahon. I'll look back on those warnings in just a second and see if anything's changed, but I don't think it has. Here goes Alan Hugo. No. Well, while we wait, let's have a look here. Oh, Berserk! Hits the back of President Cosby. Hopefully that didn't give him damage. It doesn't look like it did. Berserk down in 15th. Poms is down in 16th. So, something maybe... No. I thought maybe something happened to Poms. He was out there on those meetings for quite a long time. He did lose a bit of time. As we see now, Neon and Death Bro. Now, Alan Hugo. Once again, does he get closer to the back of Ben here? Looks for it. No! And Ryan will have a beautiful watch of this battle. And everything holds stations. Chimchar and Fence now going at it. And Chimchar goes up into P7. Disappointing race for V Fence. I mean, he's got a few time penalties. And look at this again. Hugo and Ben. Oh, Ryan! Ryan looked for maybe a sneaky move there. Ryan's got to be patient with this as Derek has retired from the session. Does Alan Hugo? Oh, my goodness me. This is essentially the battle is between Ben and Alan Hugo. Oh, there's contact! Ryan and Alan Hugo! Alan Hugo's around. I didn't get a good eye on that incident, but that's a weird one. There was a bit of contact there. I don't know if Alan Hugo was slow at the... That's a weird one. That's probably one of those ones that you have to watch the onboards for. Dear, oh dear. These two have just... Both have been right at it this season. But as... It could be netcode. It could be a netcode issue. Which has been an issue in this game ever since it was released. But as I said, it's one of those you have to watch the onboard and to see if it was that code or not. As now, Fens looks for the move on Chipchar. Barely no space there as Fens now moves back up into 7th. But at the moment, Alan Hugo's probably going to hold on to 4th as now Neon and Deathbroke going at it. Neon knows soft tires. There's contact! Neon's around! Oh dear, Penske's had to avoid it all. There is chaos here. This race has just gone off in the last lap or two. Oh goodness me, yes now... I don't know what's going on there. Some interesting ghosting stuff going on there. As what is happening here? The Red Bulls near President Cosby. It's that Penske and Neon. Neon looks for it on Penske. Oh. As... Dear oh dear. This battle... It's only for 4 points. And they're still going at it. I might just stay on board because this could get hectic in any minute. I'll stay with this. President Cosby near Neon for 12th place. As we got 3 laps to go. Jared leads the moment by 1.6 seconds. But he could win this race because Jared's lost some margin to Ryan has lost some margin to Jared, excuse me. President Cosby, interesting move there on Neon. Roscoe's got to keep her eye on there, 6 hit Neon, slightly. Could have been that code again. But my goodness me, that could have been disastrous. Okay, let's have a look at these penalties just real quickly. Make sure nothing else has happened. Jared's got another warning. Ben had another warning. Ryan has 2 warnings. Dear, dear, yeah. 2 penalties for Exodona, 1 penalty for Alan Hugo. So Alan Hugo could hold on to 4th here. I mean, could have maybe been 3rd for him. As, was that... Hold on a second. Okay, I thought that's a new song. Right, I got a penalty. Gotta have my glasses on. But Jared still holding on to that lead at the moment. 1.4 seconds. And the gap has bridged out between him and Ryan. So Jared looks like he's going to get another win this season here in SRL. Ho trying to maybe close up here on Chimchar for 8th place. As there's a battle now here for Neon. I think he's had a moment. I think Neon's had a moment, and Roscoe goes through and look at this. President Cosby right on Penske here for 11th place. And Ho closing that gap on Chimchar. We'll just watch Ho a little bit here, see what Ho can do. for the last lap of this one. Actually, I met President. No, not really close enough to each other. Yeah, trying to close back up here on Chimcha. But yes, President Cosby looks for the move on Penske. Will he get it done? Penske goes a bit deep. He holds on. Oh, superb job from Penske there. And President Cosby still on it. Oh, look at that! President Cosby, what a run for President Cosby. He gets it up, does Penske fight him back? The battle between the Sauber and the Haas. And President Cosby, no, Penske! Oh, boy! Meanwhile, Atro's going to be done on Penske. Great move from him there. My goodness me. But we're going to keep our eyes here on the leader. Darcy Jarrett, this is going to be his 4th win of the season. And, or will it, actually? Oh, it's 3 point. Oh, look at that gap. 2.9. I spoke too soon. And I think Ryan knows. He's going to push here to try to get this margin down. This is going to be a fight to the end. It's going to be all about that time gap between Jared and Ryan. Let me just make sure real quickly that Ryan does not have a time penalty. No, he does not. It's 2.8, so it looks like Ryan... What's happened to Ben? What's going on there? Well, either way, it's out to 4.4 now. That's interesting. As Darcy Jarrett, I believe, wins the British Grand Prix. Or does he? Yeah, he does. That is... I don't know what has happened there. So that gives Jarrett his 4th win of the season and closes that margin down between him and New Zealand Ryan to, I believe, 20 points heading into the break. That's a weird one. But Alan Hugo now, he loses about 6 points. Not the biggest loss for him, so wow. I'll be very interested to hear from Ryan and Ben what happened there between those two. Dear oh dear, that is a... Oh, that is... interesting way to end this race. But Jared gets it done. Left row crosses the line. Neon down in 16th place. Disappointing race for Neon, to be honest. Wow. That was a interesting one, to say the least. We'll get the top 3 in here in just a second. Wow. What can you say after that one, folks? Oh dear. We'll wait till the results and then I'll vote the top 3 in. But there you go. Jared gets it done. Closes that margin down on him and Ryan. On him and Ryan. Between him and Ryan, excuse me. But here's the results. It is DRC Jared gets the win. New Zealand Ryan 2nd, Tim Monica 3rd, Alan Hugo in 4th, disappointing for him. Exodona 5th, Warden 6th, Acho in 7th, Chimcha 8th, Fenton 9th, Penske in 10th. Master Berserk, President Cosby, Pomps for the win, Roscoe Arm, I'm Death Bro Now, Trudeau, Derek Kidd, and TPR Edge, and ECR Ricardo.